Yeah, this is Smart Mado Ajaja, the convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite, and the anchor of Nigeria Now at ONN and the Nightingale Radio International. From Houston, Texas, United States of America. I'm going to speak briefly about a revolution in Nigeria, why it has not happened, and why it may never happen unless certain conditions are unconsciously met. Revolution is a reflex act. It's not planned. Revolution happens in response to worsening conditions of a people's life, deplorable conditions of a people's life. But Nigerians have witnessed worse than deplorable, yes, but still a revolution that is compelling and long overdue has not taken place. And the hope of seeing it taking place, the chances are encumbered by tribalism, regional nationalism, and religious nationalism. Yes, and these three things are driven by the oppressors of the Nigerian people. Those who oppress Nigeria, less than 1% of the entire country's population, have the control of these three powerful things: tribalism, regional and religious nationalism, that they politicize. So the people of Nigeria, even though they are suffering, they are in hell, have not been able to accept that they are Nigerians. And it is only when they set aside their tribal instinct, their religious nationalist instinct, and their regional instinct, yes, that a few people front with, not because they believe in those religions, or that they believe in those regions, or that they are great champions of their tribes. Those three ingredients are vehicles they use to control the people of Nigeria. And this menace is worse in the north of Nigeria. Yes, in the north of Nigeria, in the far north of Nigeria, in the very far north of Nigeria, where elements with ties to Ottoman and Fodio hold sway through their Jim Crow feudalistic oligarchy. If the back of that oligarchy is not broken, Nigeria will continue to function like a vehicle without an engine. The level of ignorance there, the level of man-made poverty in that part of Nigeria is responsible for the captivity in which Nigeria is right now. Yes, all efforts must be geared by all Nigerians. Yes, all efforts must be geared by Nigerians to help these people understand that they are in bondage. Because a great majority, whopping majority, mostly household people, that are victims of these criminals who front as northern leaders. Yes, the Hausa people are in chains. A good number of them don't know Though efforts are being made, some are beginning to wake up. They are the reasons. They are the reason a revolution will not take place in Nigeria. Even as compelling as it is, even as poor as the people are, even as deplorable as the living conditions all over Nigeria is. Yes. If you go back to October 20th, 2020, the EndSARS protest that was supposed to become a national revolution. You see, it did not happen in the north of Nigeria. It did not happen in the north of Nigeria because they have been made to believe that the north is their country. That is why they always emphasize we northerners, northerners, northerners. If that northern nationalism is an evil spirit holding Nigeria down, that must be broken. If we don't break that evil spirit and set the whopping majority of the Hausa people free, Nigeria will continue to limp unless the rest of Nigeria gets tired and tell them we are no longer to be in the same country with you, which is another open, yawning option. Yeah, that personally I don't want to see. But if it becomes a last resort, what will you do? Because Nigerians are tired of being held in captivity. So the people of Nigeria in the east, west, north, and south must see first themselves as Nigerians. You saw what happened again during that EndSARS. Some people in the east decided that they were not going to be part of it because they have paid the price for Nigeria for a very long time. Yes, even as good as their argument seems to them, but are they still free? Are we all still free? Revolutions are not one-day business. It has to be ongoing until the ultimate result is achieved. This is the reason why I am not a fan of street protests in Nigeria to nowhere. A revolution is championed by people who have decided that they must be free or nothing else. It costs people, it costs lives, it costs a lot of things. A Nigerian revolution that will take place will be such that the people will not be afraid of the security forces, that the security forces will eventually cave in and become part of the revolution, because the revolutions are done to free the whole people, and not the security forces are not supposed to be agents of holding the people down, especially in a democracy. Nigeria needs a revolution more than any country on earth. Looking at what is taking place all over, Nigerians are being rejected everywhere. You are all living witnesses to what is taking place in Ghana, and South Africa has joined. Some other countries have joined. Now you should ask yourself a question. Why are Nigerians so badly treated everywhere on earth? What did the people of Nigeria do? What the young people of Nigeria, what did they do for migrating to other countries? Yes, I am not holding brief for those who go there to commit crimes. Why are they not punished as criminals instead of as Nigerians, instead of punishing the whole of Nigeria? And you see, this is a disgrace for us. So instead of us folding our arms and acting as if Nigeria is not our business, even as people are dying in quantum and we are being chased about everywhere on earth, I think it's a time for us to do something. And whatever we must do, we must set religion aside. Whatever we must do, we must set our tribes aside. Whatever we must do, we must set aside our political party. It's not about party. It's not about religion. It's not about the tribe. If we truly love Nigeria, it's about Nigeria. It's about us. It's about our children. And it's about our future and the future of Nigeria. Where do you stand on this? Leave your comment and let us roll. Bye for now.